Whether life is worth living or not is a question that we've all thought about. In other words, contemplations about suicide. And someone like this was Shakespeare, whose play Hamlet has a lot of reflections on death and whether life is worth living in the first place. One of his favorite soliloquies is to be or not to be, in other words, to live or not to live. So this is one of the most wonderful contemplations about the wretchedness of life and our thoughts on suicide. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and, by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep, no more. And by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep. To sleep, perchance to dream, there's that rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we've shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. And there's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, the spurns, the patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might as quietus make with a bare bodkin? Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat over a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will and makes us bear the ills that we have, then fly to others we know not of. And thus conscience makes cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sickled o'er with the pale cast of thought, and enterprises of great pitch and moment with regard to their current turn awry, and lose the name of action.